Well guys, I have to say I feel so lucky. I've had both the JBL Bar 1000 and the JBL 1300 in my room here on the Gold Coast. And I have to tell you, the difference between these two systems genuinely blew me away. The JBL 1000 was already a soundbar that changed everything for me. I didn't know home sound could feel so good until I turned it on. And then the JBL 1300 MK2 arrived and took everything I knew about home cinema and just opened it right up. Hey everyone, Andy here. And today we're doing a proper head-to-head. The JBL Bar 1000 versus JBL Bar 1300 MK2. I live in both of these here in my own home on the Gold Coast. Put them through movies, music, real life. I'm gonna tell you straight, what actually changed, what's generally better, and which one should you buy. Now links are in the description below guys, and let's get into it. And also if you want to see both the videos, I'll do links below. First thing, let me tell you what the Bar 1000 did to me, because you needed to feel how good the system is before we talk about what the Bar 1300 MK2 does on top of it. I was sitting in my room watching Top Gun Maverick, and I actually got goosebumps. I could hear the jets flying overhead, the metal clinks in the flight deck, the plane bouncing off the aircraft carrier. I saw the movie twice at the cinema, and the JBL Bar 1000 was better than both times. I didn't know home sound could feel like that. It genuinely changed everything. Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom. The dinosaurs were behind me, fire swinging back through the room. Elvis felt like I was standing in the middle of a concert, not watching one, standing in one. And as you can see, I've got a beautiful view of the Gold Coast here at the moment, so having a great sound system is very important for my apartment. And that's what the JBL Bar 1000 does. 880 watts, 7.1.4 channels, Dolby Atmos, detachable wireless surrounds, no cables, set up in minutes through a JBL One App. One of the best soundbars on the market. Still is guys, so how do you top that? You put on June with the JBL Bar 1300 MK2. That low end pressure, that eerie desert atmosphere. Hans Zimmerman's score sweeping completely around the room and over my head. The room actually shaking. And I thought, this is a completely different experience. They've actually done it. The JBL Bar 1300 MK2 is JBL's flagship for Australia. 11.1.4 channels, 2470 watts, MultiBeam 3.0, PureVoice dialogue enhancement, detachable wireless surrounds, and the Australian version uses dual 8-inch drivers in a sealed force cancelling design. Tighter punchy bass with less cabinet vibration. Then again guys, if you're in the US, the subwoofer is different, so check your local version before buying. But again, specs only tell part of the story. As you guys know, I test all my products. So Top Gun again, same scene I watched in the Bar 1000, and it wasn't just louder, it wasn't bigger, more effortless, more cinematic, like the whole room disappeared and I was actually there in the cockpit. That's the difference right there. So let's break it down properly guys, the power and the channels so you can see the difference. And you can also make a judgment about which one you want. And again, if you want either of these, check links in the description. Actually, let's go play a couple of them right now. Wow, there you go guys, wasn't that incredible? As you can see, both of them have powerful sound and it really fills the room. It really is perfect. And that's the thing, the JBL Bar 1000 has 880 watts, 7.14 channels, and it's incredible, still the best in its class. But as we said, the JBL Bar 1300 MK2 takes up to 2470 watts, 11.1.4 channels, nearly 3 times the power. 4 more channels, and you feel every single one. The overhead sound is more precise. A plane flies over and you can track exactly where it goes across the ceiling. Rain comes down and you feel it all around you, not just above you. That's what going from 7.1.4 to 11.1.4 actually means in a real room. Now, detachable speakers. So both systems have JBL's brilliant detachable surround sound speakers. Still one of the smartest ideas in home audio. Leave them attached when you want something simple. Pull them off for movie night and place them behind you for full Dolby Atmos surround. No cables anywhere. Both sets also work completely independently as standalone Bluetooth speakers. Take one to another room, stream music, use AirPlay, Google Cast, multi-room, 10 hours battery in each. I keep mine plugged in permanently, but the flexibility, guys, is genuinely useful. The JBL Bar 1300 MK2 surround sound speakers are bigger, and they do hit harder as well when they're positioned behind you. The difference in rear immersion is noticeable. You feel more surrounded. Now, I was listening to them last night and I heard a storm. It was the speakers. And this is something that people ask me about with the JBL Bar 1000. where they handle conversation as well as the big cinematic moments. It does well, but the JBL Bar 1300 MK2 has pure voice dialogue, enhancement, and makes a real difference. Voices stay crisp and easy to follow, even when everything else in the scene is going mad around them. Some people told me they felt dialogue could get lost on the JBL Bar 1000 during busy scenes. The JBL Bar 1300 MK2 solves that completely. And great home sound, guys, isn't just about explosions. It's about the whisper before the explosion. The JBL Bar 1300 MK2 handles both. Now on MultiBeam. JBL Bar 1000 has MultiBeam, which creates a wider, more immersive front soundstage. Works brilliantly, sound feels spread out, and room filling from wherever you're sitting. But JBL Bar 1300 MK2 has MultiBeam 3.0, the next generation. The improvement is real, you hear it immediately. Sound feels even more effortless and enveloping. Less like it's coming from a bar under the TV, and more like it's genuinely coming from everywhere at once. Now the JBL One App, both of them use the same app. Collaboration, EQ, bass, adjustment, rear channel levels, night listening, remote control, the whole bit. My lounge room here on the Gold Coast is a real living space, not a perfect studio. And the calibration of both systems turn the sound properly to the room. I also used it in my bedroom, as you could see here, which is absolutely fantastic. Night listening mode is the one I use more than I expected. Sometimes you don't want the whole house shaking at midnight, but you still want the detail and the surround effect. Being able to pull it back without the whole experience falling apart is genuinely useful in both systems. Guys, both are outstanding for music. The Bar 1000 fills a room with authority and clarity. Elvis felt like a concert, remember. The Bar 1300 MK2 adds scale. Everything feels more open, more live, more like a performance happening around you. At one point, listening to music on the JBL Bar 1300 MK2, I actually forgot where the sound was coming from because it was just everywhere. Actually, let's listen to them both now. Oh, sorry guys, I got caught up in music. As you can see, both are genuinely straightforward. For systems is powerful. Plug in a bar, plug in a subwoofer, position the speakers, open the JBL One app, run a calibration, done. So guys, which one should you buy? Well, the JBL Bar 1000 is still one of the best sound bars money can buy. It gave me goosebumps watching Top Gun in my room, made Jurassic Park feel like dinosaurs were in the room with me. And guys, if you haven't experienced it yet, it will genuinely change what you think is possible from home audio. As price point, it's exceptional, and I recommend it without hesitation. But the JBL Bar 1300 MK2 is a completely different league for pure cinematic immersion. More power, more channels, MultiBeam 3.0, pure voice dial clarity, a much bigger enveloping sound that makes your room disappear. During the Bar 1300 MK2, felt like I was on Arrakis. Top Gun like in the cockpit. It's not something I say about many systems. If you love movies, the absolute best wireless home cinema, you want the most immersive Dolby Atmos experience you can get from a system, the Bar 1300 MK2 wins. Clearly guys, if you want a more incredible home sound at a smarter price point and you haven't experienced the JBL Bar 1000 yet, start there. Either of them you won't be disappointed guys. For me personally though, once you hear the Bar 1300 MK2, it's hard to go back. And I know that guys because I've tried. And as you can see, I've showed you a lot of samples of it. There's going to be a lot more samples at the end so you can experience it, but just know it's better in real life. Quick note for Australian buyers, it's the Bar 1300 MK2 Australian version. The US model has a different subwoofer design, so make sure you're getting the right version for your region. Links are both in the description. And if you like this or thought it helped, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button. It helps me generate more real world reviews for you. And I've got links to both reviews in my Mr. You channel down below. Anyway guys, thanks for joining us and let me know what you think.